everyone, my name is Michelle Brooks and I am the director of the Shine Collective. I know that it says that my name is Jessie and Mitch Markowitz, but that is not me. This is just her account. I am one of the directors in the Angels group, and I am so excited to be here tonight. This is actually our second new consultant training, and I'm so honored that I get to run this with you. And anybody that is on live, thank you so much for showing up for your business. And if you watch the replay, thank you so much for doing that too, because as you will hear throughout your journey in Scentsy, those that show up go up. And the fact that you are here and the fact that you are watching says a lot about how you are starting your business. So I do have to qualify tonight that I am fairly new to Zoom, and I am going to attempt the screen share. So hopefully it works. If it doesn't work, that's okay. I can turn it off, but I'm going to attempt sharing my screen. So hopefully when I attempt that, you will be able to see a couple of things. If not, that's okay. I can turn that off and then just have the camera view on me. So it may take me a hot minute because, like I said, I am fairly new to the Zoom program and sharing my screen. And so anyway, first I wanted to welcome you all, and I do have notes because I don't want to miss anything. We have a lot to talk about tonight. We are so excited that you are here, and we're so excited that for your journey ahead. There are so many things, exciting things that Scentsy has planned for us, and it is so exciting that you are here getting to share those with all of us. And first of all, unfortunately, I will not be answering all of your questions tonight. Okay, tonight is mainly just an overview. I will save some time at the end. If there's questions, I can answer some questions, but if I do not get to your question that you may have currently, then you could reach out to your sponsor. That your sponsor is going to be your first line of communication, and then your director and also your superstar director. Okay, so anytime that you have a question, you're going to go there. And also all of these questions are likely answered on the workstation as well. So I will be covering a lot in the next hour, and I will try, like I said, I will try to leave some time at the end to answer all of your questions. But in the event that I do not, and you are talking to your sponsor, a lot of the things that we're talking about are in the new consultant guide, and also they are going to be in your Scentsy Success Training Center and also in your First Things First checklist. All right, so let's talk Scentsy, shall we? All right, so let me see, where are we? As you hopefully have already received your emails from Scentsy welcoming you, you've likely received an email from Jess, our superstar director. One of your directors may have sent you an email or a text welcoming you to our Scentsy family. Make sure that you are joining those Facebook groups, okay? Joining your director and our superstar directors Facebook group has a wealth of connection, which is super important in your journey, as well as training. Okay, so make sure that if you are on Facebook, that you are connecting in those pages. I know a lot of people are not on Facebook. So if you are getting this Zoom, you're getting it via email. And so make sure that you are connecting with those people that are, that have the ability to connect in those Facebook groups. All right. Let me see. Tonight we're going to talk mainly about two different Scentsy tools. We're going to talk a lot about your Workstation and also your PWS, which is your personal website. And the difference is your Workstation is going to be the hub of your business. This is going to be where you're going to place your orders, where you're going to find the training center, where you're going to get your marketing tools, where you're going to buy your business supplies. This is your hub. And your PWS, you'll hear us refer to that all the time. Your PWS is your personal website. That is your customer site. Okay, you will send your customers to your PWS and you will work your business through your Workstation. All right. So in your Workstation, you will also find your dashboard overview. And I'm going to show you, this is going to be my first attempt to screen share. And I'm going to show you real quick that when you are logging in, you are going to see this. Now, I do have this saved. I suggest that until you get to know your consultant ID number and your password, that you manually enter this in, because your consultant ID number is super important for your business, okay? And if it's always auto-populating, then you run the risk of forgetting it. So until you have it set, I've been with Scentsy for 5 years, so I pretty much know my consultant ID number and my password, but until you get to know that, I highly suggest manually entering that, okay? But you'll see I'm gonna sign in. Now, when I sign in, it should pull up my, it's pulling up my orders tab, which is fine. I'm gonna go to my dashboard. All right, now yours is going to look a little bit different because I am a director and I've been with Scentsy for a few years. Mine is gonna look a little bit different, but what I wanted to show you is this information right here. These are links. When you click on this, this is going to give you the email address and the phone number of your sponsor, your director, and your superstar director, okay? It will also give you a link to your personal website for quick reference. If you wanna go to your website, you can go there, but these are links. So this is a really important page because if you ever have a question for any of those people, this is a really easy place to find that information. Okay, now, as you're logging into your workstation, you're gonna see 3 things. You're gonna see your first things first checklist. You're going to see your tracking for your lifetime PRV towards your first promotion, and you're going to see your sensational start tracking. Now, again, you're not going to see this on my dashboard because I've already completed all those things, but as you are logging into yours, that is what is going to come up here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down real quick each of those things just so that you kind of have an idea of what they mean. All right, the first things first checklist is where you're going to find how to open a party order. You're going to find a video on how to close a party order. You're going to learn a little bit about your launch party, why a launch party is important, when to check in with your sponsor. You're going to learn about following up with your customers and so much more. And the key with the first things first checklist is it's important because each of these items are essential tools for starting your business successfully, as well as you are required to complete your first things first checklist in order to hit any level of sensational start. And we'll get to that a little bit later. Okay, you're also going to see your tracking for your lifetime PRV because you're working towards becoming a certified consultant, which is your first promotion. You are currently an essential consultant, which means you will earn a 20% commission on any orders that you place or your customers place with you. Okay, once you sell 1,000 PRV lifetime, and you know what, I am going to talk about PRV, what that means a little bit later, but for the sake of this, just bear with me. Once you sell 1,000 PRV lifetime, you will promote to certified and you will earn a 5% commission bonus for lifetime. That's a 25%. Okay, that will never go down. It can go up once you start sponsoring, but it will never go down. All right. Orders that your customers will place will be on your PWS, your personal website, and orders that you manually place on your dashboard will all count towards your lifetime PRV and your commission. Okay, now your website, you will get free for your first 3 months, and then it will be $10 a month afterwards. That is a tax deduction, so it is definitely a benefit there. Other benefits of having a personal website is anyone can order from you anywhere, anytime while you are sleeping. You're making money. Okay, in the event that we have a flash sale, a big clearance sale, you can only access flash sales from a personal website. Okay, if you want to run your business online, that is where you can do that. Sharing your website link, if you're running on Facebook or anything else, you will have access to your PWS online sales. This is where your customers can go to sign up for your Scentsy Club, which is our auto subscription program. We're not going to go into that tonight. That's for another time, but you would need a PWS in order to have customers subscribe to your Scentsy Club. You can, from your PWS, you can send a digital catalog to your customers, which is super important because catalogs are expensive, right? We can't always afford to send them, but we can always afford a digital copy. And the cool part about the digital copy is that it is actually a shoppable catalog. So it has a little plus sign next to all of the items, and they can add it to their cart right from your digital catalog. It's super cool. And then let me see. Oh, and also with the subscription of a PWS, you will also have a monthly newsletter that can go out to all your customers. Okay, Scentsy does generate this, but what's cool about it is you can personalize it, and you can also include personal specials and stuff like that in your newsletter. It's super cool. All right, definitely beneficial to having a PWS. Now, I keep saying PRV, PRV, PRV. What is PRV? Well, PRV stands for Personal Retail Volume. Most items are $1 equals 1 PRV. However, we do have a couple that are different. So I'm going to go into my orders tab. I'm going to show you the difference. Okay, I have an open order. Here, let me see. All right, so I'm going to show you the difference real quick here. Now, as you type in anything, I'm going to type in Mickey because I know Mickey is not going to be full PRV. So you will see two numbers. You will see the number here. In his case, he was on sale, so that's why it's in red. Otherwise, it would normally be in gray or black or whatever. But then in the parentheses, you will see 36 PRV. So the amount of money that your customers are paying, $44, you get 36 PRV from. Okay, your PRV is what you're going to be paid your commissions from. You will not be paid for commissions for the $44. You will be paid your commission from your 36. Now, the reason for this is the fact that, you know, it's Disney and licensing, and we have a licensing fee that Scentsy has to pay for all of our licensed products. And then our cause warmer, right now it's called Simply Blessed. A portion of that, $9.50, as a matter of fact, goes towards a cause. And so we would not be paid commission on that $9.50. We would be paid, I'll even type this in right now. Just, you know, can I spell simply? No, I cannot. All right, so Simply Blessed, you will see that it is a $50 warmer, and we do get 45 PRV. Okay, so that's the difference for PRV. And when you're talking lifetime PRV towards certified, you're talking this number right here in parentheses. All right, let me see. Okay, now we're going to go towards our reports tab, reporting. Hopefully you guys can see my screen. Everybody's like no camera, so I'm hoping that like as I'm clicking through this, I'm doing okay with the screen share. Okay, so everybody will have this. You'll have your reporting tab, and when you go into your view my performance, we wanted to make sure that you guys are paying really close attention to right here, your join goals. Okay, you're going to be able to learn about what SMART goals are by clicking on this link. SMART stands for specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. So you can go through those and be as specific as possible, because that's going to help you decide what it is that you want from your Scentsy business. All right, and your first goal should be to hit your shooting star. Why is your shooting star important? And hey, what is your shooting star? Well, first of all, your shooting star is 500 lifetime PRV. And I'm actually going to switch off screen share so that I don't believe I have anything else. No. Okay, I'm going to switch off screen share right here. I don't know how to do it. Let me see. Oh, right there. There we go. Look at that. Okay. See, brand new. All right. So your first goal is going to be 500 PRV in your first 15 days. Now, I know that sounds super scary, but it is definitely attainable. One of the reasons why we do 500 in your first 15 days is, first of all, you're halfway to certified. One of our goals is to get you your raise as fast as possible. And if you can do that in your first 30 days, then you're well on your way to, to a successful Scentsy business. 500 PRV in your first 15 days is also making half of your kit money back. Okay, now you're already starting to make money. And also a very important aspect of 500 in your first, or 500 PRV in general, is anytime you have a team, 500 is the number that you would need to get to in 1 month in order to earn team bonuses. Okay, so you will work with your sponsor and your director and be on training calls and all the things. And we all want to help you as much as we can to hit that shooting star goal. And one of the coolest parts of the shooting star goal is you actually get a charm or a pin to commemorate that. So that is super fun. I love getting all of those awards from Scentsy. All right. Also, we want to talk about sensational start levels. Your sensational start levels, I'm not going to go really in depth with those, but you can get a full overview of what those are. I know this is backwards. On page 7 of your consultant guide, it's going to break these down. In order to earn any of these levels of sensational start, you will need to complete your first things first checklist. Okay. It is proven that anybody that hits those levels of sensational start, they build their customer base faster and they grow faster within the company. And what's cool is that generally people that hit levels of sensational start stick around longer. So we want you here as long as possible. So all those details are going to be in your consultant guide. And also, we have some other awards that are on page 8 of your consultant guide, and other Scentsy goals that you can hit if you choose to. The first one is any given month that you sell 2,000 PRV, you get a 5% bonus, which means your minimum paycheck is going to be $600. So instead of a 25% commission, you would get a 30% commission. All right. And you also get a little charm or a pin that says monthly sales award. It's super cute. All right. Other awards that you get, anytime you sell 10,000 lifetime PRV, you get a charm or a pin, depending on what you choose. And then there's also annual mentor and annual sales. Annual mentor is sponsoring sponsoring and helping 14 people certify in a Scentsy year. A Scentsy year is different than a calendar year. A Scentsy year starts on May 1st and goes through April 30th. So right now we are towards the end of our Scentsy year. And so annual mentor is anybody that, again, sponsors and gets certified 14 people. And then annual sales is selling 30,000 PRV in one Scentsy calendar year. And the cool thing with both of those is that they do come with bonuses. The annual mentor award comes with you get $100 per person that you help certify. So that's because you have to sponsor 14 people. That is a minimum of $1,400 bonus. And annual sales award comes with a $1,000 bonus, which is super cool because it comes right around incentive trips. So you have some extra spending money for incentive trips because you're wanting to earn those too, right? All right. Oh, shoot. I did need to share some other things on my workstation. Oh man, okay, I'm gonna go back in here. Hopefully you guys can see this. All right, so a couple places that you're gonna wanna look is I'm gonna go back to my dashboard. Hopefully I'm not talking too fast. Okay, I am talking very fast. I can see that it's been like 20 minutes. So hopefully you guys are listening fast too. All right, so we have a few things right here. At the top of your page on a computer, you're going to see this button right here, and that is your support button. If you are on a mobile device, this will actually be a picture like a little human head, all right, or a cartoon human head. When you click on this, you will find how to contact support. There's a couple of ways. You will find support's phone number and also their business hours. And then you can also chat for help, and you can see that's popping up right down here. This is a one-on-one communication with people at home office in our, what's it called? I can't even, consultant support. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. In consultant support, they're very nice. And they, if the good thing about just chatting is that you're not waiting on hold for a while, and you can, you can do other things while you're waiting. But if you really need to hear a human voice, you can call support by contacting this number. And then anytime that you submit a support request. So for example, a support request would be like if a customer's warmer came in broken, you could go in here and you could click start a support request. And then if your computer's faster than mine, it would come up. All right, and then you have submit request, and then you're going to have a pull down menu right here, and it's going to have a whole line of all kinds of things that you can talk to them about. All right, so you would pick, say, like I said, say your customer's warmer came in broken, you would go to orders. That's going to be your topic, and then it's going to populate another list. Your specific topic, let's say it came in a defective. All right, and then if you have the order number, which I would highly suggest looking that up in your orders tab, you would list that here. Your product name, excuse me, the reship, where you would like the new product shipped to, email address, and all of this information. You would want to detail it as much as possible, and when you are done, you would submit that. All right, easy peasy, and then support will get back to you within 24 hours for something like this. Generally, it will tell you how long they will get back to you with. All right. Now, one of the things that you will see me do and see others do is, like, usually there's this little thingy thing right up here, the logo. You can click the logo at any time, and it will take you back to wherever you were. So in this case, I can click this logo and it will take me, no, just kidding. I'm going to click that right there. My computer's slow. All right. And so it'll take you right back to here. All right, let me see. Okay, another place that you're going to want to look is you're going to want to look right here. This is your accounts tab right here. Now, if you are on your mobile device, it will actually say accounts on the far left-hand side of your screen right here. Okay, but if you are on a desktop, it will have your account right here. Okay, and you're going to click that pull down menu and click on your account. And this is a very important screen. This is where you are going to be able to subscribe to Fodify, which is an app on your phone that you can create images. It will have, or flyers, it will have preloaded images, and then you can add your personal information. And then you can also subscribe to Amy, AMI, which is our follow-up app. If you are just starting out, I highly suggest Sell with Amy. It is an $8 a month app. You do have it free for 3 months, I believe, to get use of it. But the cool thing about Amy is it syncs with your workstation. So all of your contacts are going to upload automatically, and their orders are going to upload automatically into the app of your phone. Okay. Your accounts tab is also where you're going to see your profile. This is going to have all of your information. Now you guys see all of my information. Now you see my address and my phone number. So you could write to me or call me. Okay, this is going to have all of your information right here. This is also going to have where you are going to choose your awards preferences. So if you want charms, or if you want pins, you will see that here. If you want, if your legal name on your website is, or your name on your website is different than the name that you want on your award, you can write that there. Okay, this is also going to be where you subscribe to your PWS, your personal website, and how you will talk about how you do your payment preferences. Okay, this is where you can also link your social profiles of Pinterest and your Facebook account. All right, this is also where you can do your monthly subscriptions. Okay, you will see that we have two of them, Scent of the Month and Scent and Warmer of the Month. Now, these are super important in a couple of ways. They are optional, however. You are never required. The only thing that you are required to purchase with Scentsy is your starter kit, and you've done that. Everything else is optional. But I will say that there are a few benefits for these subscriptions right here. The first one is the Scent of the Month. You get 9 bars of the Scent of the Month. Next month's scent is, or no, this month's scent is Pink Sugarberry Mint. You get 9 bars of the Scent of the Month. You get a room spray. You get a tester. You get 50 flyers of the Scent of the Month. You also get 70 rub and sniff stickers. And as soon as I get off the screen share, I can show you a few of the things, because I just got my Scent of the Month for April. So you get all of those things for $35. It is $60 in products, or $60 in business supplies that you're getting for $35. And you can use those bars to make samples. You can use those bars as hostess gifts. You can use those bars, you can sell them. Okay, I put my flyers in my monthly mailers that I send out to my customers. You can use those however you want. And bonus, it's a tax write-off if you're gifting those things. Okay, so that's a very cool thing. And so you have the option of doing just the scent for $35, or you can do the Scent and the Warmer of the Month. And that is everything that I said earlier, the Scent and Warmer, but you also get the Warmer. There is no option to just get the Warmer. It's either Scent only or Scent and Warmer. Now, another bonus is you get it a month early. I just got mine for April today. Okay, so I have it in my hand. I can show it to my customers. I can sell it. I can, make videos with it. Again, I can make samples and send them out early. I can do all the things because I already have it. All right, that is a major bonus. And because Scentsy does not require us to have stock on hand at all, again, this is optional, but you can also use your Scent or your Warmer of the Month. A lot of people will gift it to a business so they can get their name out there. They'll gift that Warmer to the business with some business cards, and they will go to that business every single month with the new Scent of the Month, and they will give them a free bar every month in exchange for passing out their information. And if you do that, if you gift a Warmer to a business, or anytime you gift a bar, again, it's all a tax write-off. All right. Okay. Other things that you're going to want to see down here on your accounts tab is you can see, like, if you, right now we are in region 1, which is North America, Canada, and Mexico, but you can also subscribe to region 2 and also region 3. Now, in region 2 and region 3, you can subscribe to those websites and you can sponsor. However, at this time, you cannot sell. However, in region 1, you can sell to Canada and Mexico as long as you subscribe to those websites. All right, and then also on this down here, the tax forms you're going to see. Now, you're brand new, so you won't see these, but when you get your 1099 next year, this is where you're going to see your 1099s. All right. Okay, I'm going to stop screen share right now. All right, so a couple more things, a couple additional business tips that I'd like to share with you guys. Number 1, it is very advantageous for you to always have an open party on your website. That way you always have a place to send your customers, and they just announced yesterday that they are going to make it super easy on our websites to make sure that customers are attaching their orders to parties. Now, why would you have your own party open on your website at all times? Well, this is where you can collect your own rewards. And as you are collecting those rewards, you can use those rewards for your own free product, Or you can also have people join your team using the rewards towards a hostess kit. Okay, so I highly suggest, I always have, like, whatever month it is, I will have like March online orders, April online orders, or something like that. I will always have that. Now, one thing to remember about orders on your orders tab, that they only stay open for 90 days. After 90 days, they will automatically close out. Even if you have rewards in there, you will lose all of their rewards. Okay, so make sure that you are tracking when you are opening that, and make sure that you're also only keeping those open for 90 days, because after 90 days, you will lose that information, or not the information, but you will lose the rewards. You'll keep the PRV because all of that is already in there, but you will lose all of those hostess rewards. Okay. Another thing that is really important, especially right now, because a lot of us are running our businesses online, is to pay close attention to the Scentsy standards, and you can find those in your training center. And if you type in compliance, it is going to have what you can and cannot do as it pertains to selling on Facebook. You can't do that, by the way. No selling on Facebook. Okay, you can share your website, you can host parties, but you cannot sell stock or anything like that on Facebook. So make sure that you are very aware of what the standards are for that. Also, doing drawings and giveaways online, they are very specific on what we can and cannot say. And they are actually currently updating the compliance for, they're calling it pay to play. So a lot of people do bingo parties and, host parties like that. There's some standards that is regard to that. And then very specific, like you cannot require anybody to pay anything to participate. So you can't require anybody to place an order in order to play bingo, stuff like that. Okay, so make sure that you're paying attention to those, because those are specific things that are grounds for termination. All right, and I know some people that have been terminated for not following those rules. So please make sure that you're very aware. And if you do ever have a question about compliance, you can email compliance at Scentsy.us or at Scentsy.com, or you can also call consultant support and they will hook you up to compliance, because it is really important that it's better to ask before you just put it out there and get in trouble. All right. And then again, one of the things that I mentioned back in the beginning, I wanted to reiterate that it's important to, if you are on Facebook, to join your director and your superstar director's Facebook pages, because this is where you are going to get daily communication and daily training, and where you can connect it to other team members. And that is a vital part of success in Scentsy, in your Scentsy business, because as you will also hear all the time, you are in business for yourself, but you are never, ever by yourself. You have so much support here, and anybody that you will come in contact with should be willing to answer your questions, because that is Scentsy spirit. And if you are on Facebook and you are part of those pages, if you have questions and maybe it's the middle of the night and hey, you can't message your sponsor, put it on that Facebook page. Somebody else may be up, somebody else may be on Facebook. Or I know I wake up at 5 a.m., sometimes 4:30, and I'm on Facebook. So, people can answer those questions first thing in the morning. All right, it's super important. All right, and that is all I have for you tonight. Kristen and Nina, I see that you are on here live. Did you have, either of you have any questions? Or Nina, is there anything that you wanted to add as the director of Aroma from the Hearts? You're good. Awesome, Kristen. All right. Okay, well, I'm going to assume, since Nina is not unmuting herself, that she has nothing to add. Hopefully that was thorough enough for you tonight. Again, if you have any questions, please feel free to message your director, your superstar director, and of course, your very first line of communication is going to be your sponsor. All right. And again, thank you guys so much for showing up live and watching the replay. And again, those who show up go up. So good luck. And we are so excited to follow you in your Scentsy journey. Have a wonderful night.